Alright y'all, so in this video I will be doing a tier list of all the killers and survivors. This is just my opinion and it's based off of a team actually being good. If you disagree, that's totally fine, but I will give my reasons that I believe that they are where they are. Hope you enjoy. Also, starting off this tier list, we're gonna have Slasher, who, keep in mind, this is a assuming the team is actually working together, has good characters, not like and is understanding what they're doing. So otherwise, it should be up here. But he is unusable in a good team. Guess charge cycling and things like, or being able to body block for elites and shed. Lesky being able to stun you out of your raging pace once you end out of your raging pace, or having what Builder Man or Taff to like set stuff up against you is just completely unwinnable for him. He relies very heavily on the teamwork, not working together. So in a good team sense, he's completely unusable. Moving on, we have Nosferatu. I believe Nosferatu's bad. He doesn't have much going for him. His stealth is okay. His damage is very minimal, and he has no way to pierce or target multiple enemies. So he kind of struggles with, once again, more like good body blocks, things like that. So he's bad. I wouldn't consider him unusable, but he's just really
Shopping for your
bad
next
and
car? What about third
really
row
just
seats?
relies like a lot.
With millions of cars
Probably
nationwide,
very
Auto Navigator makes it easy to find the perfect one for you, whatever that may be.
1X is niche. Now, hear me out. He's basically a gamble killer or a bad zoner, and if you wanted to zone, you'd play John Doe or Azure. So you're basically just using him to gamble, which depends purely on being lucky. If you're very unlucky, you just won't hit anything, won't get any value off your moves. Or if you're lucky, yeah. But I believe because of that, I can't call him unusable because he can be very usable, but I can't call him top tier because he can also
Shopping
become
for your next
unusable. So
car?
I give him niche.
What about a sunroof?
He's fine. I personally would not recommend playing him.
With millions of cars nationwide, Auto Navigator makes it easy to find the perfect one for you, whatever that may be.
Okay, I got unlucky, I win. Or okay, I got
Shopping for your
lucky, I
next
win.
car?
That's just not, in my opinion, a very fun
What about a
way to
sunroof?
win the game. Then we have
With millions of cars nationwide, Auto Navigator makes it easy to find the perfect one for you, whatever that may be.
A good team, they do really struggle, but Bloodhunt does, unlike these two, give him a real chance of being able to go against the team and set something up and hopefully take out enough parts of the team to try and start cycling and actually get somewhere. But after that first Bloodhunt, if you don't achieve much because the team work together, then you really just don't do anything. So, fine. Then we have Cool Kid, who is also fine, above Sixer. This is because they're more aggressive style and not needing to get to one specific move to be able to be good actually helps them a lot more. And they're very high damage, very high punishing, so they're very good for, and very easy to play, so they're very good and very enjoyable to play. But there are just some betters to use. Then we have Noli, Cool Kid, basically pro Cool Kid, who goes in very good, in my opinion. This is because Void Rush being able to chain and do such high damage, or Nova being able to make it harder to loop. If you really know what you're doing with Noli, which I can say decently confidently being level 250 on him, he is extremely good even against good teams. Now he does struggle a lot with Guest, but you really just have to, if you know how to stamina count, you can understand if they parry me, how bad is it. And then you can use that to decide whether to bait or not. And if you do have to bait, it gets harder. But you can sometimes just say, okay, I take the parry here to not waste time and not be worried for time. So I would consider him very good. Then after that is John Doe, who I would also put right at the top of very good. Now, they have a great way to parry all stuns. They have a great way to use to deal damage or trap with corrupt energy, and they have all-time map control with digital footprint. They're extremely fun to use, and it's really good when you get a complete trap, so definitely very good. Then we have Azure, the new killer, who, this is of the Azure update, so no I don't think any patches have been out yet. Azure is now top tier. This is, in my opinion, because he has the most map control, because instead of having 3 footprints and a spike, he's got a golem, 3 secret bulbs, and 3 vines, which allows him to do a lot of very good map control continuously, and I think I just love doing that. But yeah, very fun to use in my opinion. So yeah, top tier. Then moving on to survivors, we have first of all noob and not unusable, not bad, but niche. He's niche because he has very few uses that a lot of survivors, 007 or Guest, can do a lot better than what he can do, which is mostly body blocking and being a gen demon, which hopefully wouldn't be Guest, but mainly 007 hopefully. So he's fine, but it's just more of a niche play to pick. Don't hate him. Sorry, Duck. I just don't think he's that good in an overall team because he's the only person who can't provide a thing. Then, also in fine tier is Jane Doe. Now, I know I might get some hate for this one, but her stun is very reactable. She's a support sentinel who takes the longest to actually set up. Like, Chance doesn't take as long, Two Time doesn't take as long to get in there and do stuff. Jane Doe just takes forever, and then has one thing, then goes away forever because she's not really built for body blocking, which makes her even more kind of uninteresting to use. So I believe she's just a fine character, not terrible. She can obviously help the team, but I just don't think she's the best. Right above her in fine tier, in my opinion, is 007. I actually main 007, so this one hurts to say, but yeah, I mean, his whole thing is clone parries. Yeah, clone parries and doing generators, which is just a fine thing to do, but that's why he's fine. I mean, he can do clone parrying fine, and his doing generators is fine, but it's not the most needed. So, I mean, cool. Then above fine tier we have Chance. Now, Chance isn't bad in general, but he's just so luck dependent, and I don't like playing a character like that. I can see arguments to see him in very good. There's no way he's top tier, but I believe he's just fine. He's very fun to play, but I don't like the idea of failing to help my team because I'm unlucky. So he, in my opinion, remains in fine. And at the top of fine is Two Time after his rework. He's a lot more gutted now, takes a lot longer to get second life, and his stuns aren't as good, so he doesn't provide as much value to the team or to himself as you'd want him to. So I would just consider him fine, but it's an interesting character to use, very fun to use, and very satisfying to hit backstabs, but in my opinion, just fine. Then at the very beginning of very good, I have Taff. Their traps, well, yes, you can hit them once. Disarm is an M1 or left click or whatever you want to call it. That could be used elsewhere, or a move like Mass Infection, Entanglement, Corrupted Energy, because God forbid some people actually use those to get rid of them, but whatever. But that allows them to waste a move that can allow the survivor that you're helping to buy time, which I think is very good, but just barely there. I could honestly see arguments for fine, but I think that's where it stands. Then I have Builderman right above him and very good. It's basically just better Taff. His healing is very mid, but you can use it. But the main thing is his sentry gives slowness. He can put on loops that you can force them to take forever to destroy, and then it becomes more like a 4-second stun because they have to use M1s twice or waste a move, and then they're wasting a move, which is also very nice. So I believe definite, absolute, very good character to use. Never mad when I see a Builderman on the team, so great. After that we have Veronica, very good. Now, a lot of people use him just as their solo survivalist, but Charge and Bumper are very good knockback moves that allow the they're just basically free, unpunishable distance, which is great to have for building a team, for building distance for someone like an Elliot or another support or any low HP survivor to get away and help like make it harder. So I absolutely love the idea of using Veronica. Then after that we've got Guest 1 through 7, who despite everything, if used properly, is very good. This is simply because his block is really good and he's way too overtuned. Charges free unpunishable distance, punches free unpunishable distance. If you block and hit a parry, it's free distance and gives him more HP, because why not? We love that. So I think very good. Then after that we also have Shedlesky right at the top of very good. He has a very good self-heal that he can use if he ever gets out of chase. His stun isn't bad in the slightest. It's very easy to hit. Good, and it's an active sentinel, not or active. I call it active, not a support sentinel, so they can body block and be right there and chase. So I love the idea of using Shedlesky. Very good. Then right at top tier, at first we have got Elliot. Now they did get gutted on their rush hour, and that makes them worse. But their heals are still very important and essential to any good team ever, so you absolutely need them, making them top tier, and I believe that no team should ever not have one or two, in my opinion. Two is probably better. And then finally, right at the top, is Dusakar. Single-handedly the best support, being able to give temporary HP to help, survive moves or help give a on-hit speed boost, being able to parry anything with your spawn protection, being able to slow down the killer, all that just, and from a distance, gives them a great way to help the team from safe distance, and I absolutely love it. So that's my 2-tier list. Slasher, Nos, 1X, Sixer, Cool Kid, Noli, John Doe, and Azure, or Noob, Jane Doe, 007, Chance, 2-Time, Taff, Builderman, Veronica, Guest, Shedlesky, Elliot, and Dusakar. Thanks so much for watching.